We've been hearing rumors that the Commanders might trade back from the second round pick, and I already know that's not happening at this point. It shouldn't happen. I don't really know for sure, but it shouldn't happen, bro. Because I feel like it shouldn't happen because it's something that we need. Seeing as though we have Sam Howell, he's a great backup. I can put it that way for right now. And we don't know where Jacoby is going to go because Jacoby is probably not going to come back. I feel like Jacoby is going to go get the bag no matter where it is. But it seems like he may be going to the Patriots. But and that's only because he was there before. And they already got a little interest in him. And I feel like for Sam Howell, for example, we already know everybody's lost faith in Sam Howell being the starter. Not everybody, but most of the people. And it seems like the team wants to, at this point, have Sam be a backup. I haven't heard too much about the trade rumors anymore. It seems like we may keep him and allow us to go get somebody in the draft. So, I don't feel like we're going to give up the second round pick, seeing as though we have enough picks as it is. So, we have a good amount of picks. We now know that we have two second round picks, 2 third, and we got those picks from trading away Chase Young and Montez Sweat. But we also got, so altogether we got 9. 2 second, 2 third, a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and a first. So if we were to trade away the second round pick, we probably get 2 more picks or 1. But I think we have enough picks at this point, and I think the most important one is the second overall pick that we have. So I think we need to take advantage of it. And who's going to pass up this opportunity? This is an opportunity that doesn't come this often. Like, it doesn't come often. And for you to be in this position as a new owner, as a new head coach, this would be very stupid of you to pass this up. I see if you may have been in this position last year, like let's say for instance, like or just in that range of having a nice pick like the Bears last year. I would say go ahead and pass it up because you can be in this position again. But for us, I think that's something that we just can't give up. We can't give it up. We haven't been here in a while. Last time we was here, it was Dwayne Haskins. Last time we was here, it was Chase Young. Last time we was here, it was Robert Griffin III. Like, and then you know what I'm saying? It's just you can't pass these up. And to be able to get a star quarterback, even though so many people feel like these quarterbacks are not going to transition over to really doing a good job in the NFL, but in the end of the day, we really don't know. You really don't know. Just because they do great in college, don't mean they're gonna do great in the NFL. And a great example of that is the guy from Florida. What was his name? I forgot his name. But Johnny Manziel, and I'm trying to say, what's his name from Florida that everybody used to love? What was his name? Dang, I can't even think of his name. I want to say, man, it's going, dang, bro, everybody loved him. He was a quarterback. And it was like, when he got in the game, Tim Tebow, sheesh. But yeah, it didn't transition over well. And some can say the same for Reggie Bush. You think just because they go out and win Heisman trophies, they're the best in the league in college, that it's going to transition over. It should, right? But it doesn't. So you really don't know, but to have this opportunity, you really don't want to pass up on it. And you want to take advantage of it. And I think as a fan base, we would really be upset that you didn't take the opportunity to get Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels. That's all we're looking at. We're just looking at having a dynamic quarterback, Nobody's thinking about, I'm to be honest with you, nobody's thinking about a J.J. McCartney. Nobody's thinking about a Michael Penix. Nobody's thinking about Drake May. Nobody's thinking about those people. We're only thinking about Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels. That's it. We're just thinking about the fact that they can run, pass, and it's really a chance of a lifetime. And if we were to trade back and give that pick away and go out and get an offensive lineman or something, man, we would definitely feel like we would lose a lot of hope in this team. But let's not lie and act like this wasn't the plan. Last year, at the end of last year, we felt like, okay, we was going to go out and get somebody in the O-line and really find some people to protect Sam Howell. But I think just because of what's in the draft and where we at, we're not willing to pass up on this opportunity. So that's why you hear trade rumors for Sam Howell, because we're in a good position. I don't think we would have heard trade rumors if we were not going to get somebody in the draft. They would have shut that down immediately. Think about it. We would have shut that down immediately. You would have been hearing rumors about Sam Howell getting a trade, and then somebody from the Commanders camp would have said, you know what? No, we feel strongly about Sam Howell. We love his talent. We're glad that he's here, and we're glad that we able to use him. Like, of course, Cliff Kingsbury can use Sam Howell, but he can definitely use Jaden Daniels. And somebody fresh, somebody new. And it all depends on what they seen in Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and Drake May. But it's all about what they seen in the interviews, And we already know right off the bat, Dan Quinn loves Jaden Daniels. And that's just off of how he compared him to the rest of the team, to the rest of the quarterbacks that's coming out of the league, coming out of the that's going to be in the draft. So it's like, we know Dan Quinn loves him, but you really try not, like, the rest of the team, obviously, they can't say too much. They can't give you too much. Because if they give too much away, then, other teams will know who they're going for. And the key, the purpose is to provide a smoke screen around who you want. Some people tell you straight up, but those are some bold people. And sometimes people say certain things they really don't want to say. But Jaden Daniels is the person that we're really going after, and I feel strongly about it. And man, like, why would we pass up on him? Why? Last season he had 10 touchdowns, 10 rushing touchdowns, 40 passing touchdowns, 4,000 yards through the air, and 1,000 on foot. One thing I do think, I think he's not going to be Lamar Jackson. He's not going to have 1,000 rushing yards on foot. I don't think that's going to happen. But you are going to see him in that 700 range. I think so. But between that 600 to 700. But I don't think he's going to run too much. I mean, I feel like Cliff is going to allow him. And, he has great targets to throw to. If we bring back Curtis Samuel, if we continue to feed Terry McLaurin, we got Jahan Dotson. I'm not sure who else outside of that we might keep, like Dax Mill or De'Ami Brown. I'm not sure if it's the end of their tenure, if it's time for them to go or not. But if we bring them back, okay, that'd be nice. But I'm not sure who we might get in the free agency. And, what other wide receivers we might bring in. We all know that we need a big wide receiver. We need somebody that's taller, somebody that's bigger. We definitely did a good job in getting a nice tight end to come in. I still feel like Noah Fant would have been perfect. That's just my opinion. But how you feel about this pick? Like, I feel like at this point we should be done thinking that we're going to be trading back, because we've already proven that we're going to go get some talent in the free agency, and by the moves that we've taken, I think so far we got to have a little bit of faith in Adam Peters and the rest of the company, the rest of our owners, and everybody that's taking a part in this, because that move right there showed you that, okay, it's a small move by signing the tight end, but it's showing that we're going after what we need, and by us cutting Charles Leno, Logan Thomas, and the center, I think we're making room. We're making room for something decent, a decent team that's rebuilding. We're making a decent move, and we understand that you got to make some risky decisions, some tough decisions, and one of those tough decisions is not bringing back Cameron Curl, and I understand why. I do now. At first, I was a little confused, but Cameron Curl hasn't really created a lot of turnovers, and somebody brought it to my attention that turnovers is what get you playmaking, and turnovers is what gets you paid. Not just tackles, and that's what I was looking at. I was looking at tackles. I was looking at the fact that he almost led the team in tackles. And he's reliable, but he's not creating a lot of turnovers. He's not making a huge change in the game. And by us going out to get somebody like Justin Simmons, will really change our dynamic on defense. Really change the way we play. And that's what we need more of. We need more of game changers on defense, not just people that are just there. So I'm learning as I go. Of course, I don't claim to know everything. I'm just talking on what I see and what I know from what I've experienced and what I've learned. And look, man, if y'all feel like it's something I need to know, or I don't know too much about the subject, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Enlighten me, because I'm still learning, man. And this is my second season talking about football, and shoot, I'm still trying to learn defenses. I'm still trying to learn how to understand them, and who would be a good fit for this person and that person right there, and that spot, that position. But like I said, I think we done with the rumors about trading back. I think we're done with that. I think we're going to take advantage of the second pick in the first round, and we're really going to go get a quarterback. And of course, I think the person that's in front of us is going to probably trade back. But it all depends, because it's a lot of quarterbacks out here. There's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks, but there's a lot of quarterbacks that are free, like Wilson, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, Kirk Cousins. Trey Lance is on the move, and that's a good example of that's a great example of a person that Adam Peters went out and made a huge move for. We see what he did. Him and his partners in the 49ers when he was there. You see what they went out and did, and they went out and made a huge risk and got Trey Lance, but they traded up and got him, and he's got injured. So it really comes down to a lot of things when trying to pick a quarterback that's going to last. Are they going to get injured? Are they already injured enough? Michael Penix, for example. Are they going to understand the system? Do we have a great system around them? What is going to happen? Are they going to learn fast enough? It's a lot to consider. So you really don't know who's going to be a good placement for us, but you can kind of get an idea of, okay, this person understands how to play against these types of defenses. They know how to make quick changes. They know how to throw off foot, back foot. They know how to do this and that. So they come with a lot. It's all about, do they come with a lot of baggage, or do they come with a lot of skills? Do they come with a lot of things that we need to change? Things that we don't have to worry about. So it's a lot to consider. So just seeing it from the surface, I would just want the best overall quarterback that already has enough talent, but is willing to learn more and change small little details, and enough talent that we can work around. And seeing as though Cliff Kingsbury and Lincoln Riley were able to use Caleb and use Patrick in great ways, to where they allowed the team to work in their strengths. If we can do that, that would be perfect. Where is Jaden Daniels most beneficial at? Where is Caleb Williams most beneficial at? How does he work? How does he play? Can we work the offense around him? And I think that is a great thing. I think we can. Those are two top people that we can work the offense around. They have a lot they can do. They're not limited in most areas. So, we can finally lay this trading and pick back to rest. We can trade. We can lay that to rest. Put that thing to bed. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I'm loving like the attention that y'all giving me, and I'm loving the fact that y'all really tuning in with me and talking to me and helping me out. You know, helping me figure this thing out, man. Because it may seem like I know some things, but at the same token, I'm still learning. Shoot. Because at times I be thinking we not going to do a certain thing, and we go do it. But we already know we still got a lot of holes on the O-line. And I'm glad we starting to fill them and understand where we need to spend most of the money at. And I think Adam Peters is a great person to have, seeing as though we have a lot of great picks. So we got 9. And he got a lot to work with, especially us having 2 second round and 2 third. Just beautiful. Just bon appetit. It's just a perfect spot for him. And seeing as though he works great in late picks too. So imagine if he got more early round picks. So he got a lot to choose from, and I'm excited. I'm excited for it, man, and I can't wait to see what happens and how we gonna use these picks, especially how we gonna do in this free agency. Who we gonna pick up? Because I'm liking the moves. I'm just, it takes some time to really understand why certain things happen. But I appreciate y'all, man, and thanks for tuning in. And I'm out.